bring your sheet to me and have me look it over before the test. That's fine.
Dr. Barbour might have taught your class, but he's not quite everything you'd expect from an economics professor.
I started as a theater major, voice minor.
Which led him straight to economics.
I went from theater to film to teaching film to running a business teaching film to learning business to economics. So it's a logical process, logical progression.
And he found an even more logical hobby that students just wouldn't anticipate.
Well, if I was a professor, I feel it would be a full-time job for me. I don't know how they can do things outside of that.
Travel, chess,
analyze businesses in today's economy.
Take a lot of time grading papers.
I don't know. Research?
I do things as a woodturner.
After work, it's backyard to the shop.
Come on in.
Classical music on the radio. A treat for Molly.
There you go.
And the turning begins.
It is the process of making things out of wood on a tool that's called a lathe. And a lathe is simply a tool that will grab a piece, that will hold a piece of wood and turn it and rotate it. And as it rotates it, right, you then cut away bits and pieces of it. You can come in here and you just get off in your own little world, and you're doing your own thing, and you know, the wood's talking to you and you're talking back with the tools, and it's neat. Things are created, and the act of creation is always special.
Some of the things Dr. Barbour has turned are plates, bottle stoppers, acorns, and staves that are used during graduation ceremonies.
Dr. Barbour's hobby is no secret, as his works are on display at the Belk Library, and you can also come to the campus shop and purchase your own wooden acorn. Students are still having a hard time putting a face to the woodworks.
I never knew that a woodturner actually existed.
Woodturner? Is that where you stand on the log and roll it while you're in the water to try and stay on top of it?
A woodturner?
That's very interesting. I wouldn't have pictured him as a woodturner at all.
Even though university students are adults, and I put that in quotes, even though they're adults, they still have the notion that their teachers live in their offices. You still have the notion that somehow what we do is we teach economics or we teach whatever, and we don't really have much of a life outside that.
And for Dr. Barbour, that is not the case. As he keeps on turning, Crystal Moyer, Phoenix 14 News, tonight.